I've so loved getting to celebrate Earth all week with you. I guess Earth was the main idea of our entire week, right? We celebrated it. So let's say the word Earth, Earth, syllable chin drop. Earth, Earth, one syllable. Yeah, and Earth ends with a chunk. Show me. TH makes like a helicopter. So today we're going to read a story, and the title is called Life. Now, if we look, the E taps on the I and says, say your name. So the word is what? Life. Now, we're going to continue solving main idea and key details. Oh yeah, I know that I can look at the front cover for the main idea. I can look at reoccurring pictures and words for the main idea. I can even read the first and last sentence. So the title's so important that we write it twice. Good readers sitting up so straight and tall. Turn on your reading brains. Put your hands in your lap, Life. Life begins small. Oh, I like how they added details on the other page. Even for the elephants, then it grows. Beneath the sun and the moon. Life grows. Ask any animal on earth, what do you love about life? Ooh, so before we ask the animals on earth, I want you to tell me something that you love about life. Miss Shay will go first. I love sunshine. I love the warmth that it puts on my skin. And I love how it pats my cheeks. What do you love about life? Yeah, maybe you love the people that you spend your life with. Maybe you love when it's nighttime and you get to see stars. Give your brains a kiss. So smart. The hawk will say sky. The camel will say sand. Remember, that's their habitats. The snake will say grass. What is this called? The snake's habitat. Syllable chin drop. Ready? Habitat. Habitat. 3 syllables. Habitat is an animal's home. The turtle may remain quiet. It has seen much in its hundreds of years. Oh yeah, a turtle can live a really long time. But the turtle loves life. How could it not, with so much rain on its back? Life is not always easy. There will probably be a stretch of wilderness now and then. These are mountains in the forest. But wilderness eventually ends. Look, the little bird got through it. Showed a lot of grit. Wow, look at that picture. And there is always a new road to take. These pictures are making me really appreciate the different habitats of Earth. Remember this. In every corner of the world, there is something to love and something to protect. Ooh, we've learned about that word. Touch your brain. What does protect mean? Yeah, why don't you say protect and show me like this? Say it. Protect. Protect means to keep from harm. There's lots of things to protect. And if one day it seems nothing beautiful will ever come your way again, I know that that's how Miss Shay's heart has been feeling during the coronavirus. It seems like, wow, when are we going to get to go back to what life was? It seems gloomy and dark. Trust the rabbit in the field and the deer who crosses your path. Trust the wolf and the wild geese who find their way back home. All these know something about life, that everything is changing. Changing means transforming. And it is worth waking up in the morning to see what happens. Those whales, they must be curious. Because life begins small and grows. The end. And so I'm thinking about the first sentence and the last sentence of this story and the repetitive idea during this story. Touch your brain. Can you tell me the main idea of this story? Go ahead. If you said that the main idea is probably how life grows and how we can find life everywhere, you're right. Give yourselves a hula hula, hula hula, hula hula. And the details that support that main idea, well, we can go back and find evidence in the story. To find evidence in the story, it means you go back through the story and you point to the words and pictures that are supporting the main idea. Well, look at this picture. I said the main idea was about how life happens and everything's always growing or changing or transforming. And it shows how this elephant, even an animal, starts out small and grows and changes. Oh, also, I remember this page. Talks about how life is always changing, even your own life, and how we had to face I'm making a connection to myself. We had to face a really big change when the coronavirus happened. But this detail talks about how life is always growing and changing, and the stage of life that you're in will eventually end. And so that's a detail to support how life is always growing. So to celebrate the earth, I think we're ready to play a game. And this game is going to help us learn more about how to protect life and make sure that it gets to keep growing and transforming. So, I'm going to show you a picture of something. And you have to touch your brain and tell me if you think it's true. Say the word true. True. True means something that is real. So, this is what we're going to do for true. Ready? True. Say true, true, show me true. That's sign language for true. So if it's real, you're going to go like this. But if it's not real, that word is false. Say false, false. Initial sound in false, very good. False, something that is not real. Like this dumpster monster, that's not real. False looks like this. It almost touches my nose. Ready? Can you do false with me? Say false. So if I tell you something and it's not real, you're going to show me. Very good. Okay, so ready for our game? Sitting up so straight and tall. Our first, what do you think? Are you ready? We use about 20 trees worth of paper in our lifetime. So I just want you to think about you and all the paper that you use. And some of it gets recycled, but a lot of it doesn't. Do you think we use 20 trees for every person? Think. Show me. If you think this is true and real, you're going to go like this. But if you think it's false, I want you to go like this. Okay, some are saying true, some are saying false. This is false. Show me false. This is not real because it's even worse for the planet. You don't just use 20 trees, you use 465 trees in your entire life for paper. Wow, so Miss Shay's thinking, I want to make sure that I'm recycling paper so it can be made into something else and that I'm reusing paper. I don't want to be wasteful with paper because I know it's important to protect trees in the forest. Okay, you guys ready for another one? If this is real, you're going to show me true. But if it's false, plastic bottles are the only thing we can recycle. Is it true? Is that true? Or is it false? That is false as well. If you knew that we can recycle more than plastic bottles, give your brains a kiss. So smart. Yeah, remember that recycle means to use materials from an old item to make something new. And there's lots of things you can recycle. You can recycle glass. You could recycle cardboard. Let me see my list. Newspaper, paper, and magazines. So if you order something and it comes in a box, make sure you recycle it because that's cardboard. Cardboard's a compound word. Can you show me that? Cardboard, cardboard. Yeah, so those are all different things you can recycle. Okay, this is the last one. You have to tell me if it's true, real, or false. Every year, Americans waste enough food to fill an entire football stadium. So waste means not use. So it doesn't mean we eat enough food to fill a football stadium. It means we throw away enough food to fill an entire football stadium. Whoa, that's bigger than our school. Do you think that's true or do you think that's false? If you said false, you're correct, but it gets worse. Not only do we waste so much food that it fills an entire football stadium, every year, let me look at this number. We waste so much food it fills 730 football stadiums. When we waste food, that means we're throwing away plastic and we're filling up the earth with garbage. That's called a landfill, and we're filling it. So that is false too. It's 730 football fields. So I hope getting to learn about that information gives you some tools that you can take into your own life to help protect the earth. Bye.